Welcome to Name and Occupation in Depth. Today we'll be exploring the great city of Vienna. We landed in Paris. We were there for 4 days, and then we flew to Vienna 4 days later, and we got a driver to take us to our hotel room. I had booked it because I didn't want to mess around, man.
Yeah.
I was like, I just wanted to be baller. Like,
So, was there a good energy in the streets? Good vibe, lively, all that kind of thing?
Oh yeah, like as soon as you show, everybody's friendly, everybody's nice, everything is clean. You're walking around, you're not scared. We went for a nice walk at night when we arrived the first night. We're like, okay, we need to get some food, you know. There was a restaurant right beside where the hotel was, and it was really, really, really good food.
It's ours, Des. This one's mine.
The first night that we arrived, we looked into buying, it's called Vienna Pass. So it gave us the availability to go on the subway or the tram or any buses, and also gave us a lot of places that we can go and check out.
what we did was just try to hit like the local spots. The really one of the places that I wanted to go check out was the Vienna Opera House
Right, right.
because it has so much history, and the architecture is just spectacular.
Fun fact, the Vienna Orchestra chandelier has 3,500 crystals.
You can also walk inside. The opera, musical, ballet season runs from September to June. Don't get these guys to try to sell you tickets outside the opera house between July and August. The ballet is not in here. At the beginning of each of the seasons, they do a big ball, a la old school style, where famous people from all around the world come. The ticket is 350 euros, standing room only. There's a beautiful Viennese dance that takes place. And the girls have to be between 18 and 24 to participate. The men between 18 and 27 to participate. There is a test to make sure that you're able to properly dance the Viennese dance. And the party goes until 5 a.m.
All right, everybody, we're at the Belvedere Museum. We just showed up about 2 minutes ago. We bought tickets already. That's in about half an hour. We're checking out the scenes here. Look at that. And We're trying to find, there's an upper museum and a lower museum, so you have to buy those separately. Check it out. Daisy getting her photo shoot.
Oh, you look so tiny. Good. Hey everybody. This is the place that houses Klimt's the kids. We are very excited to go check it out.
So what happened?
So we were at the back of the Belvedere, you guys. This is actually the front of the Belvedere, and these are the actual gardens that are quite significantly different than the ones in the back. But still, the ones in the back were gorgeous. And also, fun fact, kids under 18 years old are free. They do not pay.
That's the lower museum. All right, here's the garden and the Belvedere. We see the gardens in the back. And this would be the kind of like the grand entrance. This is where people would walk in. How spectacular is this? 300-year-old castle turned into a museum. The architecture and the little lamps and everything is beautiful. All white, nice and clean. You go in there. There's a nice Monet here.
So is Vienna close by to the mountains or what?
But you see, the mountains are actually quite far from there. Actually,
They are, because we went to one of the towers, which is
Yes.
highest than the mountains, and it's
Yeah.
right there in Vienna. And you can see it's a pretty flat area, except for the mountains are pretty far up.
Way in
So
the
it's
distance.
that whole area is kind of a flat area, which is nice.
Okay.
Hi everyone, coming to you live from Dni Tower in Vienna, measuring up, fun fact, 252 meters, and it is the highest landmark in Austria. Check out the beautiful views behind me, guys. What a treat.
Because we were there for 3 days. One of the days we went just outside of the city, and we went check out the Beethoven Museum. Walking around there, we took the train there, and then we did some walking, and it was
Wow.
beautiful. It was really
Wow.
nice.
Beethoven was German and he moved to Vienna when he was like 17 or 18 years old. Mozart lived there.
Yeah.
Mozart was Austrian as well. Name and occupation in depth, coming to you live from Beethoven's house. As far as I'm concerned, the greatest composer of all time. Who knows what he composed in there? The Moonlight Sonata, the Ferris, The Ode to Joy, perhaps. Let's go check out what it looks like inside, guys. Ludwig van Beethoven's house. This apartment used to belong to Prince Lichnowsky, who let him stay here while he composed. He was a big fan of Beethoven's work and let him stay in these apartments. He was 22 years old when he moved here to Vienna. He actually wasn't deaf. Fun fact, when he was born, he became deaf. They ended up not finding a cure for his hearing loss, and he also had maladies. He was kind of always sick, and he was always consulting with doctors, trying to find cures. They did tests of his hair after he passed, and it turns out that he died of lead poisoning that was found in some wines back in the old age. They used to use these types of sugar that contained some lead, and that's how he died, but not before leaving before us some great music.
Very, very clean, very friendly. I think it was one of the nicest places when we did our Euro trip between Paris and Vienna, Italy and Greece and Laros. I mean, Laros in Greece was beautiful. I mean, Laros was beautiful, but for sure Vienna was really nice to visit and look and just like the market, the restaurants, like top notch for sure.
It was called the Nash Market, which is quite popular, and you do have it has all kinds of like vendors that a market would have. They're selling shirts, they're selling food, but there's also restaurants there, and they have like an outdoor patio area outside of the restaurant, so you could eat outside, and it's quite lively. Talking about energy, there was lots of energy. There was like hustle and bustle and a lot of excitement happening in this Nash Market. That was one of my favorite places that we visited. I loved the energy. I loved being there.
All right, to keep finding stuff here, this is the 19th century drainage system, which I find amazing is that all of these stones have kind of like type of engraving, so they know it's approved to be installed. And that is one cool one. This is an old Roman wall from the 1st to the 5th century.
The architecture is beautiful, yeah.
And it's all pristine white, like white and various delineations of beige.
It's like Germany.
And it was so pretty. It was really beautiful. It was really beautiful to just experience. And then there was this other place that we went. Do you remember what it was called, babe? Where
Which one?
it was the colors. There was colors everywhere, and it kind of looked really
Oh, the
magical.
artist park, art park or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it was really magical. There
What
was
is it
all these
called?
colors, and again, they had, I don't know, it felt like you were in this kind of storybook. Hey guys, we are coming to you live on location from Underwater Village. This place is spectacular. The architecture is so lively. Come check it out.
right, kids, this is one of a tourist attraction. We're gonna go check out this Ferris wheel. We'll get a nice view from above Vienna. It looks like old train caboose that they've turned into Ferris wheel.
You can have dinner in there.
Could have dinner in there too. What? Let's go. So there's a moderate heat wave in Vienna today. So some people at the park trying to get some shade, but there's also a water fountain there. You get sprayed on. That's awesome. Good job, Vienna. I'm gonna be up there soon. There you go. I love Vienna. Look at this. Vending machine for pop, but they also got beer. 280 euros. Oh yeah. Here's my lunch. Oh, I got a focus point. Oh, Disney mouse, all right. More like puke mouse. Puke mouse. Ah. Oh, fuck this.
I think 4 days you have enough to see the city. If you want to maybe explore a little bit more, you could get an extra day. But I think 4 days, what we've done is, you keep going and you stop. Every night we were able to go and relax, go to a restaurant and then, chill and then go to the hotel and, plan our day for the next day. But yeah, no, we did a lot of spots in Vienna.
And that's why I was about to say that's a good question to ask. Is 4 days a good amount of time to see the bulk of it without being like dead tired?
Maybe yes, an extra day would have been nice because I wanted to go check out Beethoven's tomb and then Mozart's tomb and stuff like that. Go to that area, which was a little bit further. You'd had to take a train a little bit further out, like 10, 20 minutes.
Cold cuts and charcuterie, a lot of cheeses, wine.
I think schnitzel too is the big.
Yeah,
The
right.
schnitzel and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure.
That's
It was
what we
pretty
had
good.
the first night.
Oh,
The
yeah.
schnitzel, yeah.
Nice, huh?
Proper German. We wanted
Yes.
like a local, yeah, big portions for sure.
Yeah. Big beers.
Yeah,
Big tall beers.
Yep.
Francesco.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they were quite nice. They were really nice.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Beautiful.
It's so weird. I thought Australia looked way different.
It's Austria, not Australia, Chris.